This episode of the Totally Rad Show is brought to you by HostGator. Coming up, 2 movies enter, one must be picked as our favorite. It's time for Versus.
It's time again for Versus, where we have to choose between 2 movies thrown at us from the website flickchart.com and choose which is the better, all the while making a list of our favorite movies and also a list of shame of movies that one of us has not seen, one or multiples of us have not seen. You can see these lists at flickchart.com/totallyradshow. And Mike, hit us up with the first pairing.
All right, here we go. The Italian Job versus...
remake.
Italian Job.
2003. Versus There Will Be Blood.
There will be blood.
There will be.
Just watched it the other day.
Beetlejuice versus Forrest Gump.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
Wow. All right, well, let's not start off easy.
I also was watching that the other day.
Guys,
I'm gonna go
this
with
this
Beetlejuice.
might break my brain. That easily?
Yeah, well, not that easily, but for me, it was
can't.
my childhood. Like, Forrest Gump is a great movie. Beetlejuice, like, I had the Beetlejuice doll. I would, like...
But do that, but is that this question?
There's a...
Well, it is to me, because if I go into...
No,
if I
which is the
sit
better
down,
movie?
I think Beetlejuice is the better movie.
Here's the thing. There's this weird...
That's what I say.
There's this weird...
Don't you tell me
Beetlejuice
why.
is freaking awesome.
There's this weird sort of
multiple
undercurrent of dislike to Forrest Gump that I've never understood in people.
me neither.
I cherish it. I love that movie. I watched it 1,000 times. I was
little
working
long.
at a movie theater as a young person when that movie was in the theaters, and I would go and watch it over and over and over and over and over. It's so good.
Yeah.
But freaking
But
Beetlejuice...
Beetlejuice too.
Beetlejuice is
the daughter,
a great comedy.
You know, I think
Kind of
Forrest Gump
scary
means
when I was
more
a
to
kid,
me.
but
Yeah,
it's also very meaningful as a comedy horror movie. Like, it's actually about something. It's rare for that
It's a
genre.
great movie.
But it's not Forrest Gump. I'm going Forrest Gump.
I am too, actually.
It's just not. I mean,
you
Forrest
guys-
Gump
It's
is
a tough one.
Forrest Gump
It's a hard
is a
decision.
massive achievement.
You made the wrong
Forrest
decision,
Gump
but I
means something. Like it informed me at a very specific age, and it means something.
It's also.
Beetlejuice.
I think as
I never looked at football players the same.
as skillful Beetlejuice is at being funny and also, you know, sort of about something, kinda, like Forrest Gump is just the rarest occasion where you can have a movie that's so meaty, that is so interesting and thought-provoking, but is absolutely a pleasure to watch, that works on a completely
I'm perfectly
emotional
fine.
level.
I'm
like,
glad that I got on the table as saying Beetlejuice, but I get Forrest Gump. I'm not. That's not. It does not leave a bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah.
Okay. Kill Bill Volume 2 versus Citizen Kane.
It'd be amazing if they did a
Citizen Kane.
What if they did Kill Bill Volume 2 versus Kill Bill Volume 1?
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
That's actually an easy.
Citizen Kane.
Citizen Kane.
Easy answer.
Yeah.
You don't like Citizen Kane.
I did not like Kill Bill.
Volume 2?
You hate
Either
Quentin
of them.
Tarantino movies, for both of you, for some reason.
I love Quentin Tarantino movies.
Don't
And Glorious
put that evil-
Bastard,
don't
by the
put that
way.
evil on me.
Glorious Bastard may have very well been one of our top movies.
Fargo
Yes.
versus V for Vendetta.
Fargo. Interesting for
Dude,
Jeff,
V
because
for
Jeff loves V
Vendetta
for
is
Vendetta.
a great movie. It's a great adaptation of a great comic. Very underrated as a film, I think. I know you don't like it.
I think that's why you're saying it's underrated. I feel like it's overrated.
And I'm sort of right in the middle.
I think
My
it's
poor
pretty
I think most people like it.
generally underrated.
I feel like everyone was like, oh, go have a
it's
party
under
with
the-
Jeff.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like it's under everybody's radar of like.
We don't talk about it. It's not like in the consciousness.
It's sort of like Fight Club.
It is. I mean, it should be. I mean,
can't
you
talk
see
about
Guy
Fight
Fawkes
Club.
masks in the
you
Occupy
s-
movie.
exactly.
And that's because
Yeah.
of that.
Yeah. See, it's overrated.
But I love Fargo. Fargo's a great movie too.
If I
I'm
were
gonna say
you-
V for Vendetta just because you guys.
No,
No, don't do that.
no.
What's Jeff's
Listen,
choice?
if I were you, if I liked both those movies, I would go V for Vendetta because V for Vendetta is about something.
It is,
and
dude.
Occupy movement.
The
Fargo is like
the section in that movie and in the comic as well
Fun.
when she is in jail
Yeah.
is about as beautiful a sequence as exists in films. Fargo's amazing too. Fargo's amazing.
yeah. Would you
I'm gonna
choose?
pick V for Vendetta.
All right, 310 to Yuma versus The
remake,
Departed.
I'm assuming, too.
I think it's humor.
I'm gonna go with The Departed, even though I did rewatch 3:10 to Yuma and liked it more than the first time. But I still think Departed's better.
So it happens.
So they
Oh, it
say.
happens all the time with you, Mr.
I know.
Pot calling.
That's
kettle.
why that's my point. It's saying you got to do that more often because you always like rewatch it.
Yeah, we call him Dan.
Well, I don't have time in my day.
I'm glad you rewatched it though.
Yeah.
I don't
had to, I was
know.
being big.
I don't know.
Wait, 310 versus what?
The Departed.
Departed. I think Departed's better. Come on, Departed. It's really good. You guys know.
That was
Why
that
is that-
was your
come on.
convincing. Come on, The
It's
Departed.
really good.
It was really
yes,
good.
that's the problem is that it's really
It was
good.
really
Otherwise,
good.
it would be an easy
It was
answer.
really good, guys. Come on. It was really good.
Remember how good it was?
Both of them,
Really good.
both of them falter in the ending. So it's like,
Yeah.
let's say if it was just the first 3/4 of Departed versus the first 3/4 of 310. What would you
No.
pick?
I think that's
What would you pick, Mike?
6/15.
I would pick The Departed.
I was told there would not be fractions.
Yeah.
What'd you pick?
I picked The
Departed.
Departed. And
You
so
don't
did
have
Mike.
no regrets?
No regrets.
You still feel that way?
I wish I saw The Departed recently.
I know,
It's
me
been
too.
so
I'm gonna say
long.
The Departed.
There we
I
go.
remember when I watched 310, I was like, wow, I really love this movie, but towards the end, I was like, whoa. And The Departed, I didn't
What? Did they come out
love
in
The
same
Departed,
years?
but
What
I.
years did they come out?
What does that matter?
I want to know if they came out the same year. And
2007, 2000 for 310 to Yuma, and 2006 for The Departed.
Wow.
But 310 stayed with me and Departed hasn't. That's why I wanted to know. I'm gonna go with 310.
Okay. So
weird.
it is The
It's a weird
Departed.
one for
The
me.
Departed wins, but.
Criteria changes every time.
Doctor Strangelove.
But was that the best?
Doctor Strangelove.
on your pile of shame?
It kind
It's
of
not a
is.
pile.
I mean, I did sort of see, but I'll put it on my list of shame.
Wait, you did sort of see?
Like I was a kid and I didn't.
Oh yeah,
nothing
no.
was funny.
It's like seeing Brazil
Yeah,
when you were a
yeah,
kid.
yeah,
You don't.
List of shame.
Yeah.
List of shame.
Alien.
We need to fix that.
Alien.
Alien versus Lost in Translation.
Alien.
Alien.
I love Lost in Translation.
Lost in
Alien.
Translation is
Like
amazing,
Alien.
but
I was still on
you were
thinking
something
about
else.
Strangelove. And I don't even really.
Rain Man versus Schindler's List.
Schindler's List.
So
That's a
Schindler's List
no-brainer.
is on my list of shame.
I'm really glad it is right now.
Well, because here's
it's
the thing.
understandable.
No, that's
that
not-
movie
that's
is
not
like,
bad.
if you didn't see it in the theater,
Schindler's List, The Piano,
Wow.
like there's so many movies that are on my
You just
list
hate
because
Holocaust movies.
The Piano or
no,
Pianist?
The Pianist.
Yeah.
And The Piano. There are so many movies that I'm just like, I don't want to go into
Period.
a movie
I don't like
theater.
musicals.
I don't like musicals. No, there are so many movies where it's like I'm never gonna seek out that experience
Yeah.
to just feel like crap.
Yeah.
You don't
for
feel like
2.5
crap though. You
hours.
always feel.
yeah, you feel it's life
But
affirming.
Yeah.
I know, but it's life affirming after you go
But
through
no, I
miles
understand.
of muck.
You never
and
in
then
the
at the end
mood.
you're like,
you never like what
would you
do I
ever-
want to do with the next 3 hours
let's
of my
just
life?
pop some popcorn and watch Schindler's List.
But
it is
I'm
so
sure
good.
it's amazing.
But I'm the opposite. I mean, I'm like that. But the thing that makes me even more excited to see the movie is that I know it's so rare that you have a guaranteed like I'm gonna fucking love this. Like I'm gonna have an experience.
Yeah.
So rare. It's
You
like,
will,
and
too.
like you will.
You
You have like a
will.
guarantee.
Oh, I'm
it's so
assuming, yeah.
rare to have like the guaranteed like it's gonna be great.
I remember
Usually it's
the
like
day
I hear it's
that I
good,
saw
but
Schindler's List. I remember what it smelled like after, because I walked out and the sun was shining and I fucking like
burnt juice.
What are you doing?
Oh my God.
Your mom watches this show.
good.
Dad. Amazing.
Everyone was thinking that.
Oh my God.
Nobody was thinking that.
Well, either way, Schindler's List of shame.
Oh yeah. So
And actually a lot more shame than
Yeah,
just
more
the
shame than I
list.
realized.
Okay, so Rain Man
Okay.
versus Superman Returns.
Rain
Rain
Man.
Man.
Obviously.
Although it's been a long time since I've seen Rain Man.
you would probably like it more now.
probably like
I'm
it
sure.
more
Yeah.
now.
Ratatouille versus King Kong. 2005
Ain't got
King
nothing
Kong.
on me. Which one? Which King Kong?
2005 King Kong.
Don't you hate on Ratatouille?
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille, yeah.
Ratatouille. I feel like I'm the Ratatouille lover of the group. You
No,
don't
I
like
love
Ratatouille.
Yeah, I really
I love Ratatouille.
I really liked Ratatouille. If I don't love tears pouring out of my eyes, love something.
That's how I was at the
hated
end of
it.
Ratatouille. Tears were pouring out of my
No,
eyes.
I love Ratatouille.
that moment when he tears.
Yeah.
King Kong.
Princess
Tears.
Bride versus 50 First Dates.
Princess
Bride.
Bride.
Princess Bride
Though
needs to be
51st
needs to
Yeah,
come up a
51st
lot
Dates is
more
one of
often.
my-
50
my
First
favorites.
Dates is, I love that. That movie's, when it's
It's
on,
probably my
Princess
favorite
Bride's
Adam
gonna-
Sandler comedy.
Needs
I
to
might
be in the
be
top
me too,
10
yeah.
of all our
although
of
randomly
all
there are parts
movies.
of Mr. Deeds that I adore. I don't know what it is.
No Country for Old Men versus Terminator 2.
What? Crazy.
No Country for Old Men. I said it.
Why? I need reason
It's
for
a
that.
better movie. I think
How? Why?
Terminator 2 meant a lot to me. It is a huge, impactful action film, but it's a great action film, one of the best. But it's an action film. Country for Old Men, as you say, means something, is about something, is so profound.
And it's also an action film.
In a lot of ways.
Yeah.
No Country
It's
for
a
Old
Country for Old
Men.
Men too. I literally have in my
Nightmares compared these two movies.
I bring up The Country for Old Men more than any other movie I've ever brought up in the past. I mean, I bring the movie up all the time.
Yeah.
28 Days Later versus Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels.
28 Days Later.
28 Days Later,
Easy.
definitely.
Yeah.
Terminator 2 again versus Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black
Good.
Pearl.
Terminator,
So there
I
you
will
go.
not dignify that with a response.
There you
It's the
go.
first Pirates, but
All the pirates are
The Godfather versus Alien Resurrection.
Godfather.
I'm glad. That seems like the first time Flixchart is giving us like big movies of the past. This is good.
Yeah,
I
like
it.
Alien Resurrection.
No.
Well,
Well,
like
we had
Alien.
and we had Godfather, and we had Citizen Kane.
Yeah.
Laura Croft, Tomb Raider
And we have
High quality.
versus Monsters Inc.
Oh, Monsters Inc.
Obviously. AI versus Alien.
Alien. Interesting.
Although AI is basically 3 different movies, and the first and third are awesome. The second is terrible. There's like these big chapter jumps where it's a completely different stylistic movie.
Yeah.
And the first movie is awesome, and the last movie is awesome, but the middle one sucks.
Okay, finally,
Ooh.
The Perfect Storm versus Castaway.
Wait, the wave of the perfect storm?
Whoa! That's a
The perfect
crazy.
storm versus
It's like part
Castaway.
1 and part 2.
Yeah, it's like if they had
Castaway is
survived.
like the easiest answer I've ever had to
Yeah,
give.
Castaway.
Yeah.
That is not true.
That is not true.
That is
Literally,
hyperbole.
it's not even the easiest answer you had to give in the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
I don't know.
When we just answered Laura Croft Tomb Raider versus
No, Pirates of the Caribbean versus Aliens or something like that.
we just had
That's true. Terminator 2.
The easiest answer I've ever given.
The easiest segment I've ever had to end.
Amazing. Well,
until
that's
you
it.
burn the Jews again.
We versed it. All right, everybody, be sure to stick around. We're going to be answering one of your Twitter questions right after this. But first, we want to thank our sponsor, HostGator.com. HostGator can get your blog or website up and running in just minutes with plans starting as low as $3.96 a month. You get 24/7 support, access to website building tools with over 4,000 templates. They'll even migrate your your current site over to their stuff for free, which is amazing. Servers are a mind-blowing 130% powered by wind energy, which is also blowing. Unlimited disk space, unlimited bandwidth, 45-day money-back guarantee, can't beat that. $100 Google AdWords credits to market your site, and of course, for TRS viewers, welcome to the Freezy! 25% off your order or your first month completely free. HostGator.com, enter the coupon code Totally Rad Show, all one word at
That's
checkout.
also the thing I exclaim on hot summer days when I start eating one of those frozen delicious
When you
treats.
get your brain freezy?
Welcome to the freezy!
I think those are called freezies.
Yeah, that's what,
Yes.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
that's what I was referencing.
And he was welcoming
Those
his
like
lips
it's
and
a
taste
plastic strip.
I would always prefer
one
the Otter
icicle.
Pops, personally.
buds. Yeah.
That's the push.
Yeah. Otter
No.
Pops.
Otter Pops
Isaac
were
Lime,
sort of
Gilbert Grape,
it's freezy.
Strawberry Short Cook.
Yep.
Perhaps you've heard of them.
No, I know them
Puncho
all well.
Punch.
I've
I
not
know
heard
them
of
all well. Otter Pops.
Check us out tomorrow for our review of the movie Safe House.
Today's Twitter question comes from Chris Schreiber, who is at Canobuddy.
Or nobody.
I believe it's Canobuddy.
I see an
What
H.
makes more sense?
I see an H. It's Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yes. He asks, would you rather have an action figure of yourself or be on a great Magic the Gathering card?
And we realized that
Barring
Jeff
the fact that
has
Jeff
actually got both.
Yeah.
I think this means like
Like, yeah,
legit,
yeah.
not, I mean,
Yeah.
both.
Like
both of mine.
enlightened.
Yeah. I love the fact that I got to go and pose for a Magic the Gathering card, and you guys made me an action figure myself. But if I were to choose only to be able, I would want the action figure.
Oh yeah, in the box action figure in the toy store. That's
How cool would it be to have like a super rare Magic the Gathering card? Because those, you know, those.
I mean, cool,
They
but-
award those to like the Uber dudes.
Yeah.
They
only
like
that,
the tournament
But there's
winners.
not. It's not like you
Best
can
of
go.
the best. They
You
can
can't be
design
like on a
cards.
date and you're like, let's go to Toys R Us. You know what I mean? You can't be like on a date and be like, do
Yeah,
you want to
well,
play
that
Magic the
defeats
Gathering? Because I'm going to play
No,
Magic
neither
the
of
Toys R
these
Us-
is applicable for dates.
Yeah, but let me just.
This is not.
let
This
me
is
just-
not date worthy.
Right. Neither. But even if you bring them
Yeah.
back to your house and they're
Yeah, look, want to play with my action figure,
Right.
which I actually
No,
do say,
this is
but I
my
don't
point.
mean that.
Wandering through,
This is my point.
through the aisles, and you're like, yeah, blah, blah,
Of
blah.
Toys
Oh,
R
that's
Us on your
me
date?
with the money. Maybe we're buying something for somebody's kid.
This is my
like,
point.
There's so many reasons why I'm there.
Well,
I'm just saying, maybe I get laid.
it's certainly more. Magic cards came out when I was 10, 11, 12. You guys
Sure.
were older.
Action figures have been around since the
Action figures
Stone
around
Age.
has been a burning desire for all of us since we were for a much longer period of
Yes.
time. But
They're very cool. Don't diss Magic the Gathering
No,
cards.
but
they're
this
awesome.
is get what my point is. Magic. Action
get what his
figures,
point is?
Action figures.
You're getting it?
No, action figures. You're not going to use that. It's just sitting
I'd
yourself.
use it.
Magic the Gathering card. You get to use
Also-
a badass
Yourself.
card that is
Also-
you. I'll play that on somebody for the win.
I would
Also,
go to
amazing
tournaments because
painting
of
of
that.
yours. Amazing painting
Right,
of you doing
rendition.
something awesome.
Well,
I
action
thought the
figure.
action figure's
Yeah.
gonna be amazing.
Action figure.
It's not like
There's
gonna be an
no
action figure.
painting.
Be like, eh.
Although
It's not gonna be like kicked down a
Aside from
door.
that,
action figure.
I don't think any. I would bet you any big celebrity, like, I don't even know, like anyone who's
Pick a
gotten-
big celebrity.
gotten
All right,
an
we
action
get you.
figure made of them would say
Yeah.
it doesn't really look like them.
No. I was at. I went to WrestleMania this year, and I went to the Mattel, I think. Oh God, I'm gonna get it wrong. But I went to the action figure thing because I went because of that, oh God, I'm blanking on the guy's name. But they had some of the wrestlers
they
there,
were
and they
like-
were holding that thing. I'm like, this is amazing.
Well, they're
Lasers.
they're the
Call
only
it
people that
lasers
have
now.
bodies
Big
that
muscles.
would look like an action figure.
And us, obviously.
Well,
Anyway.
good question, nobody.